Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good evening. For those of you who are new to my page, welcome. My name is Sajida. I am a successful digital business owner. This week has been a very busy week with all the queries and what I do. So, what type of business is this? So, that is why I decided to have an interview with my business partners so we can answer these questions. So, without further ado, let's welcome Tehmina all the way from Canada, Nasrin and Naseema from South Africa. Thank you, ladies, for joining me tonight. Okay, Tehmina, you can go first. Please introduce yourself, how you found your way to this platform.
So Assalamu alaikum everyone and hello. Thank you so much for having me on, Sajida. So as you mentioned, I live in Canada now, but I'm originally from India. I'm from Mumbai and I've been in Canada almost 19 years. A little bit of professional background about myself. So I've been in banking for the last almost 9 years. I was working for one of the top 5 banks in Canada. Found my way into banking, just like any other immigrant. When I moved here, I moved here with my young family and things. So I tried out many different things. I did customer service and different kind of jobs. Then I went to full-time school in 2010, and after that, I got into the banking industry. Not my first decision, not my first choice, but sometimes just to get a paycheck, you take on whatever you can. So since 2019, I had been looking for something that would allow me to work from home. Because of some personal situation at home, I have an elderly mother-in-law that lives with us. And also the fact that I wasn't happy with my bank job. As I said, it wasn't my first choice to start it. So when I started looking since 2019, there were few different things that I thought I would try out, didn't work so well. And then in March last year, 2020, because of COVID and everything, I actually started looking actively for online business options because I thought that's the only thing that is working, right? When everybody's locked indoors, that's the only thing that was going and that was really booming. So I looked at different options. I looked at things like Amazon. I looked at affiliate marketing, tried to get as much information as I could, but I was working full time. And taking on something like this, I felt was getting very, very overwhelming. Like there was a lot more that I would be involved in right from get-go. The training was provided, but everything else would have to be done by me. So I kind of gave up on that. And then, but luckily for me in June, I came across the business that we're doing right now on Facebook through my mentor. And what I liked about it is that all I had to do, it was very streamlined. I just had to attend a webinar and learn more about it. And the whole system that they had was all done for you. So it was perfect for somebody like me who was a novice, had no idea about the online space. I wanted to get in, but I wanted something that was already done for me and it would allow me to do it along with my full-time job. So that's how my journey began. It's exactly 9 months now that I have been doing it. And when I began, one of my biggest goals was that I wanted to quit my full-time job. And alhamdulillah, I have been able to do that as of January of this year. So I work full-time as a digital business owner, and I don't work for a paycheck anymore. And I have been, I'm having the time of my life. I'm mentoring and mentoring my team right now. And yeah, that's been my journey so far.
Wow. An incredible journey. Thank you, Tehmina.
You're very welcome.
Okay. Nasreen, you can answer the next question that we get asked. Do I have to be tech savvy, and how fast can I see results once I start?
Okay. As Tehmina mentioned, the system is already mostly done for you. So you don't have to have any technical knowledge, specific technical knowledge or skills. Even if you have never used social media before, the training covers everything. It's very comprehensive. It's step by step. It's video based. You can train for a bit and you can stop it and you can come back into the training platform. So there's step by step training even for people who haven't used social media before. So I think that anybody can do this. Whether you know about social media or not, you can still do it. And depending on how fast you complete the training, how fast you set up your business, I would say as soon as your ad is running, you already start seeing results because the system is automated. So it's not, unless you don't do the training and you don't set up your business, then you're not going to see results. But if you follow through the training, you set up your system, you can see results as soon as your advert is live. I would say the results can be seen. I don't know if any of you ladies want to add anything else, but For me, as soon as my ad went live, I mean, not even an hour, and I already started seeing results. And by the way, the training teaches you all of that as well.
It's a very powerful system, and it's very easy to use as well for someone that's like a novice. I mean, I didn't know much about the online space, but I followed the system. I actually had 2 laptops open, and I followed it step by step, and yeah, it actually works very well. Very good.
Yeah, and I could do it with my full-time job as well, so it was really good. Yeah.
Lots of people get on their phone as well. They work the business just from their smartphone as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I do that.
Yeah,
because whenever I'm waiting for the kids in the car, wherever I am, I just use my phone. Okay, now Naseema, tell us, how much of time a day do you spend, working your business?
Okay, so when I started the business, when I was doing the training, I obviously spent more time setting it up. But I would say I spent about 2 to 3 hours a day when I was setting the business up. And now that my business is entirely set up, looking and answering queries and checking whether my ad is running and everything is going well, I will say an hour or 2 per day is all you need. And it's not like you're going to spend 2 hours in one stretch. I mean, you can spend 15 minutes in the morning, you can spend maybe half an hour midday before going to bed checking your ad. So for someone that has their business all set up, 45 minutes to an hour. Some people, if you've got working multiple platforms, maybe an hour and a half. And that's all the time that you need to actually run this business.
How difficult was it? Did you struggle with anything?
No. Actually, the training is so easy. It's step by step. When you finish one part, one module of it, you go to the next. And as I said, I am so not computer literate. So I literally had 2 laptops. I watched whatever, closed it, did the whatever, stopped it, and I continued like that. And I was able to set up my business in like 2-3 weeks. So it's very, very easy.
Yeah. Can I just add something? Yeah. Yes. And can I just add something to that, Sajida, if you don't mind?
Yes, go ahead, Tehmina.
So, what Naseema said, and, even what Nasrin touched on, right? So one of the things is, because I kind of have compared this to other things out there, when you are looking for any kind of an online business platform or anything like that, right? When you get the kind of training, they always assume that you have some kind of knowledge of the online space, a little bit. Now, with this, what I like is that this is literally from scratch, even to the extent of starting your own business page on Facebook, step-by-step videos. So somebody who's a complete novice, and I have somebody like that on my team that only had WhatsApp, had no idea about Facebook or any other kind of social media platform. And she was able to actually make her own business page from scratch just by following the training. The added benefit with our training is you're not alone. When you get stuck in training, sometimes, not everybody can follow the step-by-step training also. So we do have a mentor that is, that's available for you whenever you need somebody to kind of hold your hand through the process, right? Like sometimes, I have come across people who think, oh my God, I'm an idiot. I don't know anything. Well, you're not an idiot. And, you need somebody to tell you that listen, you're doing really great. Your mentor is there to help you and guide you through that. So that's what I love about this system. That's all I wanted to add.
You're never alone. Yeah, and you have a coach as well. Every person who joins has a mentor and a coach.
Yes.
So, and besides that, our community, you guys know, they're so helpful. If your mentor's not available, you can always reach out to somebody in the community, and somebody's definitely going to help you, because this business is global. I've got mentees that are from different parts of the world, from the UK, from Colombia, and our uplines are in Canada. So there's a big time difference between that and South Africa. And sometimes they are asleep and we need something. But if we ask out in the community, somebody's always there to help us. You're never alone. That's what I love about this.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Tehmina. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Naseema, you want to add anything else?
Listen, it's okay. So I'm going to share a little bit about my story, right? I was a teacher and a lecturer for many years, and then I decided that I wanted to start a network marketing. I joined a network marketing company, and it was very lucrative, and my team kept on growing. But the thing with something like that is you need to be you need to give it your all. So I work like 7 days a week, Sunday to Sunday. And I put in so many hours and so much of effort to earn what I'm earning now, where my effort is only 1 to 2 hours. So it's absolutely. And the best part about this business is you can be in a full-time job and you can do this part-time. I actually do this business full-time. So this is all that I do currently.
I know, Nasreen, you're a full-time mom as well. You have 3 kids and you're
Yes.
running up and down with kids as well.
Yeah, so
And
for me, it's very nice because I also, just like you in the car, waiting for them to finish from the extracurricular or picking them up or dropping them off. You get that few minutes and then you check and it's enough. It's more than enough. The only time you'll spend actually a bit more time is when you have to fill out paperwork and that. But that as well, it's all done for you by your coach. You don't actually do that as well.
Yeah.
being at home full-time and, you always want to add some value as well.
Yes, definitely.
It's something for yourself, that self-development. It's so important. I mean,
You
you
must,
get so close with the kids and their
yeah, you must
lives and
adult
you
interaction. That's what it is. And this also has
Absolutely.
given us so much of friends that we can reach out to. And, that's also an added benefit. I mean, you meet lots of people that actually become your friends for life.
Absolutely. Also, Sajida, the whole world is going online. Every single thing. And, it was bound to go online. I would say we were going to go online completely in 5 years. But I think COVID fast-tracked everything online. And I can never believe that I ran my business for over a year totally online without leaving my house and earn an income without leaving your house. I mean, for me, that's just amazing. And you know what? It's the community. We've got over 80,000 people in our community, and everyone does exactly what we do. And people are getting so much of success with this online business. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's so true.
and I suppose we all need that plan B as well. I mean, you can't be working forever. You have to have something, to retire with and something to leave behind for the kids as well.
I posted an article this morning on Facebook saying that, the way the economy is going worldwide, everyone needs a side hustle. Everyone needs a plan B. Yes, even if you have a full-time job, it basically just pays the bills. You need that extra. Your kids want to do extracurricular activities. They want to go to movies or whatever. You need that little bit that you do, spend 2 hours or an hour a day can actually help you with so much in your home. So it's a very powerful thing to do. I mean, I know lots of people started as a side hustle. Okay, like I know Nasreen, you are doing it full time. I'm doing it full time. Tehmina, and so are you, Sajida. We're all doing this business full time. Starting part time and going full time.
Yeah.
And I have 2 kids at all different ages, so it can get really busy around the house by me. So, and I am, coping quite well.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So,
Well, I always say that with a job, you are always worth a number, right? Like, your paycheck determines what your value is to the company, technically.
Yes.
Right. And so even with me, that was the case. Okay, I knew what my paycheck was going to be at the end of the month. But on top of that, even my holidays, I was not getting paid. So every time I had to take time off, and it actually hit me very hard last year in 2020 because my mother-in-law was visiting family in the States. And she had a really bad fall and she had to get emergency surgery done. So I had to fly down. So I was gone almost a whole week. And then I had to fly back with her. Well, first and foremost, the trauma of dealing with something like this, unexplained expenses. And on top of that, not being paid for that whole week, it just compounded the whole thing. And it just made me realize even more that, I have to find something else. And for me, I knew that it was going to be from the beginning, maybe starting as a plan B, but going to become my plan A. Because my intention was that I didn't want to be a paycheck person depending on one. I needed to have something that I either had the potential to make exactly what I was making, or possibly and most definitely more than what I was making. And that's why I started this business.
Absolutely. You ladies are amazing. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me tonight and giving me some of your time. It was a pleasure chatting to you amazing ladies. Please sign up on my link. And thank you for joining us tonight. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum. Goodbye.
Wa alaikum salam.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Goodbye.
us. Okay, salam.